If you are looking for a deep green, healthy lawn this season, then today's video is for you. We are doing our first fertilizer application of the year, and as always, I've linked below to all the products I use in today's video, so if you want to try them for yourself, go ahead and click down there in the description, get them through our link. It helps the channel grow, and while you're there, hit that thumbs up button. But let's get into today's video. What is going on, everybody? Eric here with the Average Homeowners channel, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to fertilize your spring lawn for a deep green takeoff this year. You can't have a deep green lawn unless you use incredibly expensive fertilizers. That's not true even a little bit. The fertilizers we're going to use in today's video are cheap. How can you fertilize with cheap fertilizer and have a good looking lawn? That just doesn't make sense. I watched it on YouTube. And that's exactly why I'm here today, to show everybody that you can use an inexpensive fertilizer off of Amazon and make it work, especially for your pre-season feeding. Well, there you go. The debate is over, I guess. The only thing to do now is talk about what we're using, why we're using it, and get it put down on the lawn. So, for today's video, we are using the Greenview lawn fertilizer. So it's a Greenview micro pellet fertilizer, and it's gonna be their Fairway blend. Obviously, this one is meant specifically for Bermuda grass. So if you've got some other type of grass, do your research and get a product that is right for your lawn. Now, the beauty of this product is that it is a slow release fertilizer. It's gonna give you a deeper green turf with a faster green up, less clippings, and allow your lawn to hold more water, so it takes less water to keep that deep green color. This one is going to be an extended release that lasts up to 12 weeks. So why did we go with this? Why did we go with Greenview extended release lawn fertilizer? Well, to be very honest with you, I went to Amazon and typed in lawn fertilizers that cover the most square footage for Bermuda. And I've got about 45,000 square feet to cover. So for those of you who don't have that big of lawns, this is gonna be much less expensive and much easier to do. But this one covers up to 10,000 square feet per bag. We've got 4 bags. We're gonna make it work. We may save a little and not do the outside edges of the ditch that are in the county right away anyway. But that's why we made this decision. I wanted to show that you can have a beautiful deep green lawn while using something that's not incredibly expensive. And in a couple weeks, I'm gonna come back and do a follow-up video and show just how well this works. Now, I've used it before, I know it works, but we're gonna show you exactly how well it works on the lawn right before we do a huge nitrogen boost to our yard. In between now and then, we've got some other things going on. We've got some sod down. We've pre-sodded some areas where I had low spots or no sod was laid when the house was built. If you've watched the channel for a while, you've seen those before. I went ahead and laid sod in those areas, and that's been fertilized already. That's starting to grow, but we've also got a sand project coming in. We're gonna level at least the front yard. I'd like to level more of the yard, but for now, we're gonna do at least the front, bring in 3 tons of sand, see how far that gets us. We've got about 22,000 square feet up there. And then we're gonna make a decision on whether to go to the backyard early season or wait till later in the season to level the backyard. The reason that I'm choosing to do that, at least up front, is we've already scalped and we're mowing our grass very low, so it's much easier and the right way to do it to level your lawn after a scalp. And we really don't want to scalp while the grass is stressed in the middle of summer. So it's best to do that in the early season. But back to fertilizing our yard. One thing I want to touch on when it comes to fertilizing your yard is the pattern in which you fertilize. A lot of people like to use a back and forth pattern, which is great if you're using a drop spreader, but not a lot of people know this. When you're using a broadcast spreader, a spreader that throws or broadcasts your medium, you actually want to go in a different pattern. You want to start on the outside and go around the perimeter and then work your way into the middle. I'll put a diagram on the screen right here. But that's what's going to make it much easier for you to get even coverage and not have stripes in the lawn from fertilizer dropping just below your spreader. It allows you to cover a more complete area and leads to less lines and less overgreen or less green areas. So with that said, let's get the spreader out, get the fertilizer loaded up, and get to fertilizing. Let's go. Scott's drop spreader, Greenview fertilizer, check. Fertilizer bag number 2. Check. Now you're always going to want to check your bag for your broadcast instructions. So with our spreader, we're going to be using the Scott's Broadcast EdgeGuard spreader. We are going to be on a setting of 4 today. I'll probably go 4.5 just because I like to overdo it. But between 4 and 4.5 should be good for this fertilizer. And it is a microparticle, so it is going to really go through the spreader quick. So you want to make sure you follow as close to their recommended settings as possible. So with that, let's go get this fertilizer put down on the lawn. Let's go. Also today, you can probably hear it a little bit. We do have some gusty winds out of the south. We do have rain coming in over the next few days, but it's not heavy rain. Part of that's why I want to get this down and watered in. It's going to save me a little bit of water to get this fertilizer in the soil if we get it down now before the rains get here. But you want to account for the wind when you do plan your strategy of how you're going to spread your fertilizer. Just something you got to do, but we got to get it down, right? Add a little more fertilizer. And away we go. Okay, so our next step, now that we've got the side yard, the test yard done, is to go ahead and get the leaf blower out. We're gonna blow off all of our flat work. We don't want any iron stains. And then we're gonna turn the sprinklers on and start getting this watered in. So we're just gonna jump over here to the Rainbird app, connect to the controller, good coverage. And we're just gonna go with 10 minutes, all zones for the front yard and side yard. Boom, boom, boom. Sending to controller. So with that, we're gonna get this watered in. But that's exactly how you need to do your early season fertilizer. For now, I'm gonna let this go, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks to show you how well this green up worked. Good luck with your land, good luck with your lawn, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, if you wanna see another video, check out this one right here.